Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So today our group will be presenting to you our entrepreneurship mind video presentation entitled Thermos Flask. What is Thermos Flask? Thermos Flask is an isolating storage vessel that slows the speed at which its contents change in temperature. The vacuum also consists of two flasks. Place one within the other and join at the neck. The gap between two flasks is partially evacuated of air, creating a near vacuum which significantly reduces heat transfer by conduction or convection. Vacuum flasks also used domestically to keep contents inside hot or cool for extended periods of time. What is the key need will you meet? They are the material of vacuum flask and its function. First, the thermos flask consists of a double-walled glass vessel resting on a cork inside a metal or plastic case. The outer surface of its inner wall and the inner surface of its outer wall are severed. This prevents heat transfer due to radiation. Did you know that the space between the two walls is separated by vacuum and the walls are sealed at the top? The double-walled glass vessel also prevents heat loss by conduction. In addition, vacuum also prevents heat loss by conduction. And lastly, the insulating stopper or cork at the top minimizes heat loss by convection and evaporation in the air above the surface of the liquid.
And now let's talk about the component needed in thermos flask. So the first one is shell. The shell of thermos bottle is usually made of stainless steel or plastic. Stainless steel is highly preferred for its durability, corrosion resistance, and ability to maintain the temperature of its contents. Plastic casings, on the other hand, are lightweight and better resistant to shock. Secondly, the inner bottle. The liner is the most critical component of the thermos, as it holds the drinks and provides insulation. It is usually made of glass or stainless steel. Glass flasks are known for their excellent insulation properties and resistant to chemical reactivity. However, they are fragile and prone to breakage. Stainless steel flasks, on the other hand, are sturdier and less likely to break. And third one is vacuum insulation. The vacuum insulation layer is the key to whether the thermos bottle can maintain the temperature of the content. It is created by evacuating the air between the inner bottle and the outer shell, leaving a vacuum. This layer prevents heat transfer via conduction and convection, keeping drinks hot or cold for longer. In addition, some thermos bottles have an additional thermal insulation layer between the inner tank and the vacuum insulation layer. This additional layer is made of foam or other insulating material to enhance the bottle thermal performance.
Next is whose key needs specifically. First is outdoor enthusiasts. It is ideal for camping, hiking, or any outdoor activity since it can hold both cold and hot water. This will help to maintain their drink's temperature for a long day activities. Second is parents. This will be useful for keeping the baby formula hot up to 12 hours and can help the mother to provide it anytime and anywhere during their outings. Last but not least is sport. Athletes or sport people often need their beverages to stay cold or hot for extended periods. Also, they usually train under the sunlight and it can cause heat stroke due to extreme temperature. It is ideal too because thermos flasks are easy to carry and fits perfectly into sports bag or backpacks.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Now, we will talking about what the most problem that user face when using a thermos. Heat leakage in thermos container can be frustrating issue that affects the performance of this handy vessel. Let's explore the cause and solution to this common problem. Heat leakage in thermos container often stems from worn out or damaged seals, gap in the insulation, or improper construction of the container itself. The cost of manufacturing thermos container can vary depending on the size, material, and brand. High-quality thermos container with superior insulation material may be more expensive to produce. So, how often the user face this problem? The user will face this problem when the thermos container has been used for a long time, or they buy the cheap brand. Now, how to prevent this problem? For heat leakage, we can inspect the seal regularly to make sure that they are not worn out. The second one, we can close the lid properly to make sure the heat is contained in the thermos. The third and the last one is... Now, we are going to the next slide. So, how big is this problem to the user of the thermos? For the outdoor enthusiasts, this problem is a big problem because when their thermos worn out, it will cost them a lot of money to buy a new one. The second one is for parent. For parent, this problem is a bit big because they have to buy the thermos that have the highest quality so they can keep their water warm all the time, so when the baby need the milk, the water is ready all the time. And the last one is for the athlete. For athlete, this problem is not a big problem as the others, because athletes usually do not need a high quality thermos, because when their body start to warm up, they can drink a cool water directly because that will cause their muscle to cramping. So athlete will need a thermos that at least can hold their drink cold for about 2 and 3 hours.
To sum up, thermos flasks are useful and necessary equipment for keeping drinks at the right temperature, whether you are at home, at work, on the road, or participating in outdoor activities. Hot liquids stay hot and cool liquids stay cool for extended periods of time because of its double wall design, which frequently has a vacuum between the layers to minimize heat transmission by conduction, convection, and radiation. Beyond its useful uses, the thermos flask has come to represent sustainability and convenience by eliminating the need for single-use containers and using less energy to maintain the right temperature without the need for extra heating or cooling. The thermos flask is a timeless solution that embodies the harmony of innovation and practicality in daily life, especially in an era where environmental consciousness and efficiency are prioritized by society.
That would be all from us. Thank you for listening.